Hi, I'm Vivian. How are
Nice
you?
to meet you. I'm Mark.
Nice to meet you, Mark. I'm here with Salesforce today. Here's my business card, just in case we need to get in touch for the future.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Busy, but good.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, right? Congratulations on Lennox and their ranking. That's really exciting
thank
news.
you. We're so proud. They
I
worked
bet.
so hard.
I bet. So thank you for making some time to meet with me today. I know we have 8 to 10 minutes. Is that still okay for today?
Yes, 8 to 10 minutes works great.
Perfect. So I'm just here just to kind of get a better understanding of Lennox and its processes and maybe how Salesforce could be of service or maybe a partnership in future in any case. Is that okay?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Perfect. I am going to be taking notes throughout this meeting just to kind of keep track of what we're talking about today and just to get a better understanding.
Okay.
So do you want to start off by telling me about Lennox and what the current CRM procedure looks like?
So the current CRM that we're using right now, we're using Microsoft 365. With that, we are primarily using Excel, mostly for keeping track of our sales pipelines, our reporting, and to keep track of our lead and customer management.
Great. So what does the decision-making process look like when choosing a CRM?
So since I'm the sales effectiveness manager, that's kind of up to me. Chris and I will ultimately work together to make the final decision for our employees, but we want to see what our options are.
I understand that. So how satisfied are you with the current CRM?
So it's definitely caused its fair share of issues for us, but it's a simple CRM. I will say that. It's simple to use, it's simple to learn, but the issue is that we have a difficult time keeping our salespeople under one roof, basically. They don't all have the same access to the same data. They don't have access to input information into a system and for somebody else to see that. There's no real-time data, which in turn causes issues for people like me, who are the sales managers, who need to be seeing where our salespeople are in the process, you know? So that's definitely caused some issues for us.
Could you elaborate or maybe give an example of some of these issues?
Yes, so for example, this one actually happened this week, but since we don't all have access to that same information, we've had one of our clients, one of our biggest clients actually, has been reached out to twice by 2 different salespeople in the same week regarding the same, issue, and that makes us look like we are not organized. It makes us look like we don't value their relationship. It also frustrates our salespeople because it makes them look bad, and that's not their fault. They don't have the tools that they need to succeed.
So what tools are you looking for to solutionize these obstacles you are facing?
So I definitely think if we could have a CRM where everybody can see all the data. I need all my salespeople to be able to search at any time where this client is in our process. When was the last time they bought from us? When was the last time we met with them? Because sometimes with our largest clients, I have multiple salespeople working with their teams. So they need to be able to see where they are in the process. And another thing is that as an international company, it's crucial that we keep up with our competition. We don't want to get behind. We need to stay ahead of the curve. So
right. So how would you say a new CRM system would affect your employees' daily work routine?
I definitely think that it would make their time much more efficient. So rather than going out on a sales call and then having to dig through your Excel document for a name that you talked to 5 months ago, you should just be able to search, get a name in 5 seconds, right? And that way they don't have to use their time going through all their data, and then if somebody else needs access to their data, they won't know how to find it, Everybody sets up their Excels differently too, which makes it difficult. But everybody needs to have the ability to see that data about their clients, about other clients, and especially sales managers, we need to be able to see where our salespeople are in the process. So
Right. So how would you say this would affect your current clients or future prospects?
So I think that if we could get this solutionized, it would definitely help our clients have a stronger relationship with us, because we'll be more aware of where we are in that process rather than just kind of taking a guess, because you don't get anywhere by taking guesses. Everything needs to be calculated. So definitely that, but also I think it would bring us the new opportunity to build even more new clients, build these new relationships with that time that's not being wasted. So I think that it would help our profits, and it would also help our salespeople feel more fulfilled.
Right. So how would you say, or how would an ideal CRM create a more efficient work routine for you and your employees?
So I think, well, since the pandemic, unfortunately well, not unfortunately, it's actually been nice, but it's caused issues for us, as I've kind of said. But so a lot of our employees work from home. They work a hybrid schedule, and on top of that, salespeople here at Lennox are generally out dealing with clients for half the workday, 4 or 5 hours. But when you add that added work from home time, there's a lot of time where they're away from the office, where they need to have that access to that data that's so crucial for them. And if they're having trouble getting in contact with someone, they can't get their data, then that's putting them behind on what their next steps are. So
Right. So could you just summarize for me the challenges this CRM has created for you?
So definitely not being able to have myself and my salespeople look at current up-to-date information at any given time. And on top of that, not everything being under one roof. I shouldn't have to go to multiple documents to get one piece of information. Just having to search for it is a waste of my time, and it frustrates me. And another thing is, I am a sales manager. I'm in charge of keeping ahead of the curve. Innovation is what Lennox is all about. So we need to make sure that we are doing the next best thing for our company.
I totally understand. Well, I know we're running a little short on time, but just to kind of summarize what we've spoken about, you are currently unsatisfied with the CRM in the sense that there is a lack of access in real lifetime data as well. There's a lack of communication between your employees, and there is a lot of time being spent outside of the office that could be used more efficiently inside the office. Is that correct?
Yes.
Great. I want to thank you for taking the time to meet with me today. I'm going to send you an email of what we kind of spoke about today, and maybe include Chris so he could maybe meet with us next Wednesday as well. Does that work with everyone?
Yes, that actually works great for us.
Perfectly. And so I'm going to just draft this up and kind of summarize what we spoke about today just to get a better understanding.
Okay.
And then set a time for next week. Around this time, does that work?
Yes, that's perfect.
Great. Thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Thank you, Vivian. I really appreciate you coming in.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.